What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory. I spoke in the last episode about potentially giving just current values of players. I actually went through the spreadsheet and stuff. I'm probably going to keep track of it. I don't know if we're going to have the profit and loss total here right now because I haven't got the graphics made up. I'm going to request that to be made from the graphics artiste. But I don't know whether it's going to be on this video in time. But guys, once again, if you could drop a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. You guys have been absolutely slamming the thumbs up button recently. We've hit over 5k likes for well in excess of 100 episodes of Draft to Glory, reaching back towards FIFA 17. So if we could hit that again, that would be insane. And in the last episode, I played bad. I drafted bad. I played bad. Made some very silly errors in that sense. We're going to go with the 4-1-2-1-2 again. But today is a new day and a new draft. And I'm going to take Ronaldo. He's going to go on the bench. He is, for me, the best gold card in the game. Not just because he's 94 rated. He just eclipses what other players can do. So I don't mind using him as a sub. What are we going to start with here? Let's go Premier League. Because there wasn't very good strikers there. I don't want to stay Prem. Ooh, Screamer Benzema. I'll tell you why I'm going to take that. Because we're going to play Ronaldo up front off Chem. That's why. We're going to do that and we're going to go a La Liga team. And we're going to use this Benzema with a Hunter Chem style. He's going to go up to, what's that, 90 sprint speed and 93 acceleration with insane shooting stats. Very, very happy with that. Ooh, there's some really good cards in here. Dybala obviously is a great addition, would be good on the bench. But I actually really rate this De Bruyne card. Wouldn't be impossible to link in. Man, imagine James Rodriguez was still at Real Madrid. He'd go there. I'm going to take De Bruyne instead of Dybala. Tobias absolutely waxes lyrical about KDB. So we're going to give him a shot. I'm going to take, of course, Koke here as our outside midfielder number 1. 4-star weak foot, high 5'10". Very happy with that. That's a decent addition to the team. And I could put him up at Cam, which would be alright. Ooh, I could also take Thiago. I know Kovacic is there. 4-star. He's actually got really good passing, really good short pass, good long pass, good vision. Very nice dribbling and ball control. His shot power and long shots are decent as well. It's his penalties, finishing and positioning that brings him down. Let's take Kovacic. Let's do the right thing. Let's pop him in there. That gives Benzema perfect chem, Kovacic perfect chem, and Koke nearly there. Nearly there. Needs one more for Koke. Do we take Pjanic maybe as a sub? Or maybe get rid of Koke because he actually doesn't offer anything to the team going forwards except for towards Kovacic. But let's take Pjanic. I'm going to take Pjanic. I don't think that's going to be a risk. I know I could have taken a Premier League player there or the other Spaniard, but I think I'm going to go Calcio down here. Do we have a La Liga player? We don't. We don't have a Premier League or a La Liga fullback. I'm going to take Dalbert there. I'm going to try and get a Calcio like a Perisic Screamer card would be absolutely perfect right now. I'm also definitely going to take Eric Bailly. And we're going to go Premier League on this right-hand side. De Bruyne, Bailly, and whoever else I can get. And let's take Castan as well there because he'll get that strong link into Dalbert and a soft link into Pjanic. I feel like this team is coming along nicely. Let's get... Oh, perfect. Let's go. Strong link into Eric Bailly. Gives him 7 chem. He gets a soft link into KDB too. It's an insane card. I'm going to save the goalkeeper for the time being. That's nice. That is nice. Right, come on, EA. Ooh. Miranda is the one. Perfect link into Dalbert, soft link into Pjanic. Gives him perfect chem. And he has a shadow card. Miranda goes in there. No problem at all. That is great. I'm happy with Eric Bailly on 7 chem, but the goalkeeper might change that as well. The 3... I don't need... I'm happy with that defence. Dalbert, Miranda... Bailly and Valencia I'm happy with this. The midfield we need to improve. So what we're going to take here is a rating player. We're going to take Mascherano just to see if we can boost up to get like a 186, 187 team. Next up, no Premier League, no Calcio A. Who's the highest rated here? Tuzart. So we'll take Tuzart for rating again. I don't know if we're going to get rating here. Hopefully we can. Whee! It's got to be done, hasn't it? It's got to be done. We're going to have to take Isco. And in fact, it doesn't even hurt anything. It only helps things. Pop Isco there. Pop him in there. Look at that. That is fantastic. Isco in form, up at cam, with a catalyst as well. So that pace is boosted. That passing is boosted. Dribbling is fantastic. Long shots and finishing. Wow. I tell you what, guys. This team is really looking good. De Bruyne as a super sub as well. I will take that. Next on the list. So we do get Luis Muriel that will give us a chem boost if we play him instead of Ronaldo. Or I could take a pacey super sub. Although if I use Muriel, 4-star, 4-star, high, low, I could sub on Ronaldo. Do I want to sub on Ronaldo? No, I want to start Ronaldo. I'm gonna take Muriel anyway. No, I'm gonna take Sané. No, yeah, I'm gonna take Sané. I'm gonna take Sané as a super sub. 82 rated. There we go. Gonna take our first goalkeeper now as well, because I wouldn't mind an informed De Gea or a Premier League goalkeeper. Senjo doesn't work. We don't have a Calcio guy, so Begovic is gonna have to be our first pick. Gives us 7 bonus chemistry. I don't like the fact that the goalkeeper's on 7 chem, and I also really need to improve Pjanic. Pjanic needs that upgrade. So if we could get a good Brazilian CDM or something along those lines, that would be very nice. We get Biglia there. Does Biglia help? Unfortunately not. Di Maria, no. Frank Ribery, no. We don't have Bundesliga players. I'm going to take Alexis Sanchez as a sub. He'll be great. He'll be great for the team. Great for the great for the overall occasion. We get Granit Xhaka. Would also only get 1 link, but would put Bailly onto full chem instead of Miranda onto full chem. I don't know if I want that. Emre Can, however, would also do the exact same thing. And Ruiz doesn't help. My defense is fine. So it's going to be between Xhaka and Can, and I'm going to take Xhaka for rating. I want to see if I can actually get like a real decent rated squad here. Next on the agenda, oh god, that's terrible. Let's take Izquierdo there as a super sub. 2 more spots before our final goalkeeper. It's throwing the same players at me. Emre Can again. Basta again. Wilson again. Like, I want something different. I'm going to take Raphael there. Last pick. Come on, EA. Give me something really nice. No chance. We get Fred, who is a Brazilian centre mid. No, I'm going to keep Pjanic. I'm going to take Fred anyway, just because of he's the best rating. I'm not going to get chemistry out of this team. I could get a little more chemistry out of this team, but well, Begovic it is. Jesus, I forgot the silvers were yet to come. Did I take? No, I didn't. I didn't take the one man that could have really helped chemistry. I've got De Bruyne and Sané. I mean, I think the team is alright anyway. You know what I mean? I think we're good for chem. It's only going to be an 85 rated. We'll put Raphael on as well. So for super subs, we've got Sané, we've got Sanchez, and we've got De Bruyne. Our starting lineup, although our chemistry is only 88, I'm not complaining at all. Ronaldo is fine. Pjanic is like the biggest problem here. If I did this, and then did this, or this, or this. Now I'm trying to use what we've got here to generate a little extra chem, but De Bruyne isn't the guy that works, which is a shame. See, it's that final centre mid spot that is the biggest issue. Yeah, that sucks. Ooh, is that better chem there? No, it's the same. So De Bruyne for Pjanic gives us that extra chemistry. I can't see how we could improve this team, dudes. I can't see how we could improve chemistry. Pjanic on 4 is a bit of a disappointment. Ronaldo on 3 is absolutely fine. Everybody else is fantastic. A La Liga manager would be ideal. A Brazilian Liga Santander manager would be the dream. He takes us up to 90. That remains at 86. That remains at 86. That remains at 86. And that remains at 86. So we're going to take the Liga Santander manager. We're up to 90 chem, 85 rated. I do like this team. Much, much better in my opinion than yesterday's team. A solid set. I don't think I've missed anything obvious that would massively help with chemistry. If I have, I do apologise. Sanchez, De Bruyne and Sané as subs are fantastic. Probably going to come on for De Bruyne for Koke, Sanchez for Kovacic, and then Sané for Benzema if I need him, if I need that pace. I'm very happy with the defence, specifically the chem styles, and the midfield is strong as well. This is a solid team, guys. I expect decent things out of myself from this team in before another first round exit. This is the end of the draft. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 185 BPL team, a really strong team as well. Zil in form, Aguero in form, Silva, Sterling, Sané, Walker, Darmian, Ake, Williams, and in-form De Gea with Marouane Fellaini sitting amid all of those players. But this game was an interesting one. I was dominating the first 30 minutes. I got a goal from Ronaldo off the bat, and my opponent decided to rage quit there, and I was kind of a bit weirded out by that. But we end up getting quite an incredible Real Madrid contingency in this team. Kovacic, Isco, Ronaldo, and Benzema. So 4 of our starting 11 is from the team Real Madrid, which of course can only be good things in draft because Real Madrid are a great team. So when you get 4 of their players, you know things are good. But our second opponent, guys, has got a 185 team as well. Ronaldo, Bale, Perez, Koke, Modric, more Real Madrid. It's all this draft. This whole draft series is Real Madrid today. Modric, Gareth Bale, and Cristiano Ronaldo. 3 more Real Madrid players come up in draft number 2. But we get the first draw of blood in this game. Kovacic to Pjanic. Pjanic out to Koke. Koke hits a shot that hits the post and falls to Karim Benzema, who taps that one home. So 1-0 after just 3 minutes, and into 22, 23 minutes here. Cristiano Ronaldo plays it into Karim Benzema, back to Cristiano Ronaldo, back into Benzema, threads it back through to Ronaldo, accelerates away from the defender, and slams that one home. And let me tell you, Cristiano Ronaldo, for me, is the best non-attacking icon I've used in this game. He is the best player in this game that's not an icon. Like, honestly, he's just unreal. And I'm playing him on 4 chemistry here today, and he's still an absolute monster. There's no one better, in my opinion. The only players that I've used this year so far that have been better have been Maradona and Pele. And Ronaldo, sorry. Maradona, Pele, and Ronaldo. They're the only 3 players that I find to be better than this Ronaldo card, and with good reason. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously, is an insane player for good reason. He's got insane stats, but he feels like a prime icon card. So if you can ever get hold of Ronaldo in the draft, even to have on the bench, take him. We eventually made it 3-1 in this game, guys, and then 4-1 as well. Cristiano Ronaldo with a shot. It parries out to Benzema, who makes it 4-1 after 70 minutes. And this opponent decided to follow in the footsteps of opponent number 1 and rage quit. Not a 1-0 down on this occasion, instead at 4-1 down. So we get ourselves an easy passage without completing any of the first 2 games into the semi-final. I wondered if he was making some subs. It's taken a while before he decided to rage quit, but eventually he said, actually, no, I'm out of here. Not having any more of this. You have lost connection to your opponent. Cristiano Ronaldo coming up big again in this game, getting a goal, maybe even 2 goals, and a couple of assists there. One for Sanchez and the parried shot for Benzema. Very nice indeed. You can see I was dominating the game in general. But we go into a 3rd game, guys, the semi-final, and we come up against more Real Madrid players. Only one this time by way of Isco in the centre of the park there. This guy's got a very nice 4-3-1-2. He also had, I can't remember who it was on the bench that he brought on, but he brought someone on off the bench immediately. But quite a nice team, you know, a nice BPL backbone to the team. But things started off really well for us again, and again it's Cristiano Ronaldo that comes up trumps for us. The ball comes in here to Koke. I see Ronaldo in some space in the box. Find Ronaldo. He holds off the defender, shoots and scores. No problem at all for Cristiano Ronaldo to make it 1-0. And it was minutes later before it was 2-0. From the kickoff, I steal the ball with Pjanic into Koke. Ronaldo plays it to Kovacic. Kovacic plays it back through to Ronaldo, who beats the defensive line and makes it 2-0 after just 8 minutes. So I was on a nice clean path through to the final. It wasn't without some dramas in this game though. 11 minutes in, I did end up conceding a goal to make it 2-1. Lacazette here into Cuadrado, which was my opponent's sub. Isco plays it into Gundogan. Gundogan to De Bruyne. Lacazette and De Bruyne having a nice little bit of interchange of play there. Lacazette finally found some space to give it to Thiago. Back heels it to Cuadrado, into Lacazette. And I tell you what, that was a fantastic goal. Just as the commentator said as well, that really was a great goal. Really well put together passing move. He picked me apart and thoroughly deserved the goal. However, 30 minutes in, I end up getting a bit lucky here to get the ball back with Koke. Thread that into Benzema, into Ronaldo. Ronaldo turns, Ronaldo shoots. It falls to Koke on the rebound and Koke scores. So 3-1 after 32 minutes. It was 4-1 in round 2 that the guy rage quit. It was 4-1 in round 3 that the guy rage quit. An easy interception there in defence from Miranda. The ball finds its way to Benzema, into Ronaldo. He gets some space, shoots and scores. That's the hat-trick. He's scored in all 3 games so far. The only goal in game 1, 1 or 2 goals in game 2, and a hat-trick in game 3. And as I say, guys, there's just no one better. And it was the 69th or so minute in round 2 that we got the rage quit at 4-1. It was the 38th minute in round 3 that we get the 4-1 rage quit. And we move ourselves swiftly on to the final. Most important thing for me was getting back to the final here today. You know, I drafted pretty badly yesterday, and I wasn't playing great either yesterday. You know, I gifted my opponent some goals in yesterday's game, hence the early loss. But we've been hitting the final. This is episode 8. And out of the last 8 episodes, this is now 7 finals. And we've won it 5 times and potentially a 6th time with this one here. We come up against a very nice 185 full Premier League team. Really nice chem styles. Jermaine Defoe got subbed off immediately for Lionel Messi. Not Luis Suarez, Lionel Messi. We did concede the first goal here as well. Ander Herrera with some agility I didn't know he had. A great little run past the centre-back and a fantastic finish. Fair play. I did pull it back though. Quite soon after, Cristiano Ronaldo with a little bit of work there. The ball goes to Benzema, finally finds its way into him, into Isco, into Ronaldo, and of course, Cristiano Ronaldo is the player that scores for me. So 1-1 after 13 minutes. Unfortunately, off of kickoff, I concede a goal straight away. I need to learn. There's no two ways about it. I need to learn how to defend kickoffs better because I don't defend them very well. So I went 2-1 down after 15 minutes. And about 20 minutes later, we end up going 3-1 down. Sané pulls the ball into Pogba. Pogba into Messi. My opponent does have a really good team as well, but he scores just a really nice goal there. Sterling shielding off the defender, wrapping it around him, and making it 3-1. My opponent changed here. He went defensive, maybe even ultra defensive, and kind of sat deep. And that was super helpful for me because when he was attacking me, I couldn't really deal with it. But at the point where he went defensive, it gave me so much more time on the ball. I was able to get back into the game quite easily. Cristiano Ronaldo with a shot. The rebound falls to Benzema. And Benzema shoots and scores to make it 3-2. And then I eventually pull it back to 3-3 with 15 minutes to go. Ronaldo into Benzema. Benzema back into Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo fights for the ball, fights again for the ball, and eventually wins it. Threads it through to Sanchez, who plays it back to Ronaldo. Shoots and scores. Of course he scores. It's 3-3 after 75 minutes. And I felt really good getting back into this game, guys. And then very late on into the game, we've got the ball in a good area. Cristiano Ronaldo. I should have shot there. I should have done something different here. I end up trying to do a McGeady spin around his Pogba. I lose possession of the ball, and you know what's coming. A counter-attack in the 90th minute after being 3-1 down and pulling it back and generally controlling the second half of the game. My opponent gets in behind, spots the run of Sterling at the far post. A great ball, fair play. Hits the rebound and scores to win in the 90th minute. So although we didn't win the draft today, quite disappointed not to win the draft. I gave a really good account of myself. The team played great. I felt like I played really well. And I was overall quite happy with the performance. But this is going to be the end of the gameplay, guys. Let's get into the packs. Alright, guys. So we made it back to the final. This team was fantastic, by the way. I lost in a very close game in the final to a 90th minute goal. I had my chances, man. I went 3-1 down. My opponent started playing super defensive, super cautious. I pulled it back to 3-3. And my mentality was, because I was ultra attacking and high pressure, my mentality was, look, I pulled it back from 3-1 to 3-3 whilst being in this manner. So let me stay here and see if I can go on to get the 4th goal. And that ended up backfiring. I got countered in the 90th minute. He scored the goal to win the game. I had my chances to win it, but fair play to my opponent. He played a solid game. This team was great though, dudes. It really was. Ronaldo's just the GOAT. Ronaldo is just the greatest, man. Benzema was good. Isco was good. It was just a good team. You know, we made light work of getting to the final as well. 1-0 rage quit, 2-4-1 rage quit. It's very, very easy route to the final. Glad to be back in the final though, guys. You know, hopefully that second round exit was just a one-off. We get a premium gold players pack and a gold players pack for our troubles. Let's see if the luck is with us. Let's see if the pack gods are going to bless us. In our gold players pack, we do not get a board player. We get ourselves... Oh, God. Golovin. Not interested in Golov him. That rhymed. Anyway. Illaramendi. Yeah, this isn't good. Ooh, hello, left back. This guy could have some value. Okay, maybe 1,000... Oh, maybe 700 coins. 700 coins. Anyways. None of the rest of this stuff, I guess, is too good. I don't think any of these guys are usable in SBC. Ooh, Olympiacos player. He might be still a nice amount of coins. 2.5, 2.8, 2k. All right, let me list this guy up for 1,500, and we'll see about getting him out of there. The rest of these guys I don't think are worth too much. We'll send this guy to the trade pile as well. I might have to discard some players here. I haven't got any items on the trade pile, any spare space on the trade pile. So here's our premium gold players pack, guys. Let's see if the luck's with us or if we're going to get unlucky. It's unlucky for us today, guys. Unless we get an Anthony Martial, it is too bad. Right back, Turkey. Oh, God. A 79 Mariano as our player. So a draft final loss. I don't know if we're making much off of this, guys. But, ooh, for some reason I have an understanding this guy is worth 1,100 coins. 3.2. 3.2 is the lowest been. 3k there. Okay, I'm going to list this guy up for like 2,500. And we'll see if he sells. That's quite nice. None of these guys are worth anything to my knowledge. A Turkish league fullback. Come on, dude. Be worth something. No, less than 1,000 as well. Then we get Mariano and Piaka. I think we'll make our profit back just because every player sells for a minimum of like 400 or 500 coins. You know, we've got, what, 24 players. So we've made at least sort of 10 to 12,000 coins, worst case scenario, plus match coins. We would have, at the very worst, broke even here today. Hopefully we can actually turn a few of those players into like 3-4k players over the SBCs in the coming days and get some really decent profit. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. As I said, dudes, very, very happy to have picked up a draft final there. Just gutted I couldn't win it, but that's FIFA for you sometimes, man. I didn't take my chances and I misplayed my tactics when I pulled it back to 3-3, so credit to my opponent. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.